final of the women's lightweight double sculls. New partnership for Romania, the winners of the last 2 Olympic championships. They're in lane 6, but the average weight of these women, 57 kilos. Neither of them may weigh more than 59.
The Dutch double were 6th in Sydney, and then Poland, Germany and Canada, one person back from each of those crews that raced in Sydney as well. Romania are completely new, and Great Britain failed to qualify for Sydney. So we've got a little bit of form here. Only Poland has not raced in the World Cup, but the front runners really are Germany. They won in Munich and they won in Seville, and they seem really to be the outstanding crew in this event.
Yes, Claudia Blasberg really experienced. Although, having said that, she's only 26 and comes from Dresden, but she's got an Olympic silver medal. Janet Redunzel is the woman that she partners this year. Janet, who was 3rd last year in the lightweight women's pair, which of course was not an Olympic competition. Those were the races that were contested in Zagreb, the non-Olympic World Championship finals. But they're going really well in this early stage, and they're already, Dan, they've opened up to almost a length over the Poles.
Yeah, and Poland, though, in 2nd place. They've come from nowhere. Very good. It's obviously the lightweight men's successful double scull, Olympic and world champions. They've had an effect on Polish rowing, and it's really going on right through the Polish squad, because here we have a Polish women's lightweight double scull in 2nd place, being challenged by the new double scull from Romania.
Quarter distance there and clear water for Germany, and as you rightly said, Romania coming up now onto the shoulders of the Poles, and then just behind them Canada, Meredith and Milne. The Canadians, well, they've had some success in the mid-90s. Remember Wendy Wiebe and Colleen Miller? They won it in successive years, and as ever, after one Olympic Games begins the new cycle, and what a beginning for this German duo. They really are out in front, trying to regain the title for Germany that was last won in 1997 by Angelika Brand and Michelle Darville. But Romania in the foreground. Are these two going to be good enough to retain that World Championship gold medal that was won by Alupai and Pucica in St. Catharines?
Well, look how far out in front the German double are now. They are just completely confident and supreme. Smile on their face. I'm sure there's a lot of feeling here that they've beaten everybody in this field before, and there's no sense that unless they make some serious mistakes, they're going to get caught. They've got a length and a half now as they come up to the 1,000-meter mark, and it's Poland putting in a very good fight there to keep ahead of Romania.
Yes, Mokranowski with Kuntsevich were 8th in the Olympic Games, and that same partnership was 9th. So Mokranowski hoping with Demianuk that they're going to do better than that, and at the moment they are indeed in 2nd place and the closest pursuers to the Germans, who are going further and further away. This is very impressive. The only crew that are not really at the races, sadly for us, Dan, are Jane Hall and Helen Casey, who looked much better in the semi-finals, but they seem to have just lost the spark. Yes,
they had an indifferent season really, but really came good here. They seem to peak well for these championships, and through the earlier rounds they'd been doing very, very well indeed, but unfortunately they really didn't get off to a good start, and they've slipped off badly off the pace here, and they're lying 6th now. But Poland being pretty spirited, they haven't let Germany get any further away, and they've moved away a little bit now from Romania, who are being pressed by Canada on the far side.
Yes, the Dutch just ahead of the British, but the order not really changing a great deal at the moment. And just now, though, the Poles trying to regain contact from the Germans, but they're in the perfect position. They can look left and right, they can see all the challengers coming, and in lane 2 the Canadians trying to get, and arguably have now just got themselves into 3rd, just ahead of the Romanians. So a battle going on certainly for 3rd place now, and that fight might actually draw them closer to the Poles. But at the moment the Germans looking very, very good indeed. 1:40.49 for the first 500 meters for the Germans, and they look to be the quickest boat on the water at the moment.
It's very nice the way they send the boat away at the finish of the stroke. There's very little check there. They send it away very nicely, clear out, very stable boat. Sculls coming out very nice and cleanly at the finish of the stroke. Romania still a little bit to do, I reckon. I mean, this is a new combination. Good performance, but it's going to be 2 or 3 years before they're really, I should think, challenging this extremely good German double.
So Germany go through with 500 to go ahead of Poland, and it's nip and tuck between Romania and Canada for that bronze medal. It could go either way. That clock suggests that Romania are a long way ahead of Canada, but visually they look a lot closer than that. But there's the leading partnership from Dresden, Claudia Blasberg, from Rendsburg, Janet Radunzel, and they are not going to be caught. It's all a question now about silver and bronze, and Romania are getting a little closer with Canada to the Poles, who are at the moment also in a good position because they can see both of those crews.
Yeah, looking at the pictures, Canada certainly seems to be heading Romania, and certainly as they went through the line there at 1500, they looked to be ahead as well. Canada certainly seem to be doing a very good job up there in lane 2.
Yes, Fiona Milne from Niagara, the physiotherapist, and she's with Genevieve Meredith, who was a spare for Canada at the Olympic Games, and certainly now that looks to be a promising partnership. But can they get the bronze medal? Because now Romania may be just back ahead, Dan, by a fraction in the bronze medal position, but Germany look majestic out front.
Yeah, and Poland comfortably there in second place, though. It's a very, very good performance from Germany. They have dominated from start to finish, and Germany always so strong in sculling events. Their heavyweight women are always dominant in the quad as well. Here they are now in the lightweight double, absolutely supreme, with Poland in second place and a real battle for third.
Yes, this is going to be really interesting. I think Romania have got the better of the argument as we come to the line. Pillar to post for Germany, then Poland, excellent second, and there you can see Romania finishing really quickly to make sure of the bronze medal ahead of the Canadians, with on the far side the Dutch, and the British, I'm afraid, only 6th. And then wisely controlled by Claudia Blasberg and her partner Janet Radunzel throughout the final 1,000 metres. And a first medal of the regatta for Poland. First international title for both of these women, looking rightly very happy. 4th gold medal for Germany at the regatta. And also first senior medals for both the Polish scullers and indeed the new Romanian partnership. And Denny Oswald, the president of FISA, enjoying himself there in the VIP enclosure.